What's going on, fam? Welcome to your weekly collective tarot for the week of August 16th through the 22nd of 2021. Truly appreciate you for being here. I hope you're doing well. If you had a chance, or if you didn't have a chance, check out the weekly astrology. It's up on the site. Went live and did the weekly sun and rising horoscopes there as well. So that's the astrology. We're going to pull cards for the collective this week and see sort of what that divination is trying to tell us and what the message coming through the cards are going to be, and if it correlates with the astrology or if it's just another message that anybody who comes in contact with this channel should hear for this week. Lots going on, so let's jump right into it. I'm excited to see what the cards have to say. I did already shuffle these decks, but I'll do a couple on camera shuffles so you know I ain't cheating. And yeah, what is the message for this collective family on this channel? All right. Start off with the illumination being the Hangman in reverse. So apparently it's time to get unstuck. Like there's things that need to be done. I don't think we can just sit around or contemplate or meditate on situations. Like this kind of tells me that that's a big theme this week. Pulling it with the sun here and the illumination being a major arcana in reverse. We're definitely ready to get out of some situation in life instead of just hanging around or looking at different perspectives. I think we've already looked at all these different perspectives, and there is that illumination around the head in this card. So I think we're all pretty illuminated to what we need to do in our own personal life or what's going to make the most sense. It's time to do something about it. I don't think we want to just sit around and play off that not making a change if we need to aspect. The moon here, we get the Knight of Wands upright, so definitely emotionally feeling like we need to charge forward for what the heart wants. That's what's going to make us feel the best. That's also sort of the reflection card in our personal life. I think the more courage we have, the more we're feeling like a warrior deep within ourselves, the easier it's going to be to make a change, to get out of a stuck position if we've been feeling stuck in any way, or even if you've come to a conclusion and seen all these different ideas and what's going on in life. Well, now it's time to put those to the test. I think you got to do the things. You got to kind of grab that courage here emotionally within yourself to charge forward with, I think, the new the new ideals or the new whatever downloads even that have come in. Like it's like we've had the aha moments. We've seen where we can connect a lot of dots in our life. It's time to go do it. And it's just like, in a way, it's like there's nothing to it but to do it. So hopefully we're grabbing some of that. What do we get for Mars here? The Ten of Cups in reverse. It's our action card here, right? Our Mars card. I think if we want that ultimate fulfillment, it's pretty easy to see. It's just about doing something about it. Like if we want the magic, if we want to see all things start to come together, it's like what those things could be for yourself. Maybe you've seen them or had the vision or meditated on them long enough. It seems like this is where it's just like you have to do something about it. Like there's no just wishing it into existence or hoping it into existence. It seems like if you want all the goodness, if you want that emotional fulfillment or all that beauty that life can show, you have to move in that direction. You have to take that action. I think we're ready for it. Like as a collective, as individuals, like we're ready to take that next step forward. There's a lot of chaos in the world right now, but how can we bring some sort of order to that individually? That's what's going to bring this ultimate beauty and satisfaction. So it involves the courage to make a change and to be fearless for the different perspectives or viewpoints that you've seen or that have showed up in your life up into this point. Mercury, we got the Wheel of Fortune upright. So yeah, I think it's time that we take a risk. Like I think again, it comes back to like we have the understanding, we've seen all the different perspectives. Sure, we might not know the outcome, but is that going to hold us back? Is that going to hold us back from hitting the jackpot in life? I feel like that jackpot's right there just waiting to be taken, but we have to kind of like have that emotional, like I feel like emotionally we're ready, but to have that mental like capacity to take a risk and to not worry or to stress yourself out over what really magical things can show up. Maybe it doesn't turn out the way that you were expecting. This is the card of Jupiter. So at the same time, it's like that risk could be something that settles the mind and that gives you the clarity of that vision and what you need to do. But it's like just put one step in front of the other, just make these things happen. And, it might feel like a gamble mentally, but I think we're ready for that gamble. So, got to take it, got to shoot your shot and express things. Express like the things that you want, the magic that you want to show up, the gifts that you want to show up. Like we need to, put that stuff out there. If we're not seeing it, it's no longer time to just sit around with these. Like I think, it's put it out there time, especially with Mercury and Mars coming together this week in the astrology. Like it's time to show that mental, toughness and authority. Got a hair on my desk. Long hair problems. For Venus, we got temperance. Venus just came into Libra, of course. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're all searching for that like divine beauty, that divine love. And I think we have to be a little patient for it. I don't think we want to just like rush out. That's going to come if you're looking for relationships. It's like just hold your horses. Like the universe is working in mysterious and magical ways to bring the goodness into life right now. But again, it's like taking that initiative for yourself to do the things that's going to bring that in. I think that this is saying that no matter what it looks like too, if within yourself you feel that divine presence, you feel that beauty, that natural law that's guiding you right now, like it's not going to be so hard to take a risk because you're going to get the return on investment, even if it's not showing up right here, right now, instantly. It's taking the risk to move in that direction. It's doing those things that's going to bring ultimate fulfillment. And it plays off the courage too with the moon. So if we want to move in this direction that the heart's trying to guide us, that I think we're ready from an inner standpoint, we have to do the little things in the physical world that are going to bring that into existence. And, I think it is about a vision here, like having a vision of the beauty that you want and sticking to it, because there's so much in reality that could be trying to change that vision or make us feel that that natural divine beauty isn't a thing right now. And it's always there, it's always a thing. As an individual, we have to like take risks to make it come into play. I don't think we're going to see any handouts that are just going to give you that beautiful life that you may desire, or even that beautiful relationship. So it kind of comes down to, also, if we're looking at relationships with this Venus card, shooting your shot and being patient with whatever that answer may be. Jupiter, we got the Six of Cups in reverse, or upright, sorry. Well, I feel like last week we got the Six of Cups here too. I think there's really great memories that are going to be made from, putting these things into play and visioning the beautiful, bonds and the love that we can give and the good emotions that we can give. So there's a lot of things like sprouting up in our life right now that are going to bring us abundance. And it's like we kind of have to water those things. We have to like put the emotion, put the effort into them if we want to see that abundance come true, while also being patient, while also kind of like letting the things grow and letting them manifest naturally, kind of like not expecting to hit the jackpot, but knowing that at least if we spin the wheel, we have a good chance of finding that. And I think that there's a lot of beautiful memories that can come if you're able to find the things right now that do light you up, and to have that inner courage to do things a little bit differently with the perspective that you now have. And Saturn got the Six of Swords upright. So, yeah, I mean, I think if we want to go and do something different and check out what the other side can offer, now's the time to kind of have that integrity, maybe not restrict ourselves from trying something new or checking something new out. If we got to, escape from something that isn't beautiful any longer to find that beauty, maybe that's just part of it. And that takes, inner integrity and outer integrity, to feel it, to have the courage to do it, but then to, put the physical, aspects of life into play for us. So I think a lot of it is about realizing that there's better things ahead, not not feeling like we can't have these great things in life, but knowing that it's going to take like a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of action, and sitting around in a tree is not going to it's not going to bring that to life for us. So we're all looking at I think some really positive things that are trying to come through. A lot of upright cards here, and really some powerful cards, a lot of major arcana as well. So there's a natural abundance that's coming to the people that are ready to go to the other side. And it takes integrity to hold that line. And I think Saturn's showing up here saying, like, you got this if you're willing to see what else is out there, and to not hold yourself back, or to not let the outer reflection of life hold you back from your own individual happiness and your own individual understanding, even of being able to change reality and to build one that could be who knows how much better. There's a lot of sixes in this, down here, so it's like 6 times more better, maybe even more, right? Um, so there's definitely a push to see what else is out there, to try the new out, and to kind of like, maybe the grass is greener on the other side right now, whatever that may be in your life. Like maybe you've seen, kind of got a little taste, have the idea of what that other side can be, and don't hold yourself back from that because you're, you know, feeling like you just need to think about it more, contemplate more. I think that but you also know it's a risk, so it's time to make sure that risk is worth it. And there's only one way to know, and that's to go find out. See overall. Nine of Cups upright is the overall card. So yeah, I mean, there's so much good, just goodness that can come from this week. It's crazy because I almost feel like, I'm getting like, we're not gonna see it, but we're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel inwardly, if we've been trusting that inner pull to do these things in life, that all of a sudden that fulfillment's showing up, especially if we show up for it. Um, you know, it's like things are just right here on this cusp of really coming together for individuals, but you have to make a risk to get that. And that's what's going to take us to the other side, whatever the other side might be for you. And I think we want to see what's over there, because there's probably some really beautiful things, especially getting that Temperance card with Venus. Like that's, some really divine beauty that's trying to show up in divine time though. So it's like knowing and being able to manifest and have the vision, but also, you know, don't expect it right away. Like let the universe, let God work, but you have to work a little bit too, to find that ultimate happiness and to have that full fulfillment. And I think a lot of it does come back to that Knight of Wands, of feeling that inner pull to go out into battle for your heart and to not, hold that back. What do we get here? Sixth house, routine. Yeah, we're probably changing up a lot of reality-based stuff, like a lot of routines, a lot of the daily life that we've been living for so long. Like we're deprogramming from reality right now. So that takes a change, and that takes us, really moving things around and cleaning things up, and maybe falling into a new routine that that kind of like is different and unique and has a risk factor to it, but we know we have that pull to make that change in life, because everything's going to fit and come into focus once you do. Pull out the Astro dice too. So we'll finish off with these bad boys. We got Jupiter, ninth house, Aquarius. This is definitely the vision of the future here. I mean, this is like really expanding upon the belief that you can explore and expand and go check out something new. We all might learn something new. We all might learn something we never expected. And what we do with that information is so important, because we got to figure out ultimately like where that dream and vision's trying to connect us so that we can connect those dots in our personal life and find, find tribe too, get in the Aquarius. Where's the win-wins at in life? Who wants to win with you? If people don't want to win with you, how much effort do you need to put into that? You know, it's like the collective has a lot of beliefs right now. And I think this is also saying that it's not like all those beliefs are invalid. So, you got to stand in your truth. You got to, own that whatever's coming through to you is going to make the biggest change for the expansion that you need on this journey, and it's not going to be original. It's not going to be like the old. It's going to be completely unique to you or to the tribe that you're a part of. So, I really like that reading. I think the cards are saying that there's a lot of like different aspects that are going to come together and make a lot of sense, and it takes us to do something about it to bring in that ultimate fulfillment, but that beauty and that magic is just right there for the taking. But I think overall, like, it's up to you to take that risk and see what that can bring you. And it's going to be making new memories, and we can have great memories from the past too, and we don't want to discard those. But let's see what the other side looks like, and let's see what we can create right here, right now. I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful week. I'll see you for some live shows, and I'll be around every day for the daily horoscopes. So I'll catch you when I catch you. Much love. Peace.